Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about foods that are high in melatonin. So make sure to watch the full video. Have you ever used melatonin to help yourself get a good night's sleep? Nowadays, melatonin is practically a household name for its use as a natural sleep aid. But pills and gummies aren't the only way for you to supplement your body's melatonin. Did you know you can get melatonin from the foods you eat too? It's true. Some foods are high in sleep-promoting compounds, such as tryptophan, magnesium, and yes, melatonin. Eating these foods can help you get a better night's sleep by naturally boosting your body's melatonin level. But be careful. There are some foods you will want to avoid also. What is melatonin? Melatonin is a sleep-inducing hormone, often nicknamed the sleep hormone. Melatonin regulates your sleep-wake cycle and responds to light and darkness. More melatonin is produced when it gets dark to help you sleep, and less is produced as the sun rises and your eyes are exposed to light to help you wake up. Melatonin production is mainly carried out in the pineal gland. It's also produced in your gut and in most of your body's cells. But it's the melatonin that's made in the pineal gland that regulates your circadian rhythm and sleep-wake cycle. What foods contain melatonin? In the previously video, we discussed about the best foods for sleep, focusing on vital nutrients for sleep and what kinds of foods to limit for better rest. There I also referred to the Mediterranean diet and how it's been associated with higher sleep quality. But this time, we'll focus on specific foods that naturally contain melatonin and other sleep-promoting compounds. Note, while these foods are known sources of dietary melatonin, the actual melatonin content of each food can vary depending on a number of factors, including where the food was produced, when it was produced, etc. Milk. A glass of warm milk is a well-known and common sleep remedy, and for good reason. Milk is one of the best dietary sources of melatonin. It also contains the amino acid tryptophan, which increases concentrations of melatonin and serotonin and helps you drift off to sleep easier. Interestingly, milk from cows that were milked at night may contain higher melatonin content than that from cows milked during the day. This is because, like people, other animals produce more melatonin at night as they prepare for sleep. This elevated melatonin level then goes into the milk. Unfortunately, you can't tell what your carton of milk's melatonin content is at a glance, nor if the cow was milked at night. But whether the cow was milked during the day or at night, milk remains a great source of natural melatonin. If you are lactose intolerant, you may want to skip the milk, but fortunately, there are plenty more choices. For you, pistachios. Many nuts, including cashews and almonds, contain melatonin, but pistachios have a higher amount than the others. Pistachios are also high in vitamin B6, which helps convert tryptophan into melatonin. Pistachios are great sources of fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, which are linked to higher sleep quality, and antioxidants too. Tart cherries. As their name states, tart cherries are more sour than other sweeter cherries you can also find at the grocery store. Not only are they high in melatonin, but tart cherries are also rich in anti-inflammatory compounds that can help keep you healthy. It's not just the cherries themselves that can help you sleep either. Tart cherry juice is a melatonin-rich food as well. According to one study examining seniors with insomnia, drinking tart cherry juice increased participants' sleep time and sleep efficiency. A compound in the juice, procyanidin, increased tryptophan availability in participants and also reduced inflammation in their bodies. Tart or otherwise, cherry juice can be high in sugar though, so it's important to keep that in mind if you're considering incorporating tart cherries into your diet. Fatty fish. Fatty fish like salmon and tuna are not only melatonin-rich foods, but they're also high in vitamin B6, omega-3 fatty acid, magnesium, and vitamin D, all of which are important to regulating serotonin, promoting healthy sleep, and promoting better function during the day. One study found that participants who ate salmon 3 times a week slept better and showed improved daytime functioning compared to participants who did not. Rice. Not all carbs are created equal. While some carbohydrates like junk food or sugary beverages can potentially harm your sleep, rice, notably, does not. Its carbohydrate content is actually conducive to sleep, as well as its melatonin and tryptophan content. What you eat with the carbs may matter more than the carbs themselves, though. For example, sweets before bed can negatively affect your sleep, while consuming rice with a tryptophan-containing protein, such as salmon, may encourage better sleep. More research is needed to determine the effects different carbohydrates have on sleep, but you should always prioritize eating healthier, more complex carbs over refined ones. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are rich in melatonin and also contain tryptophan. They're also great sources of protein, fiber, and antioxidants. Whether you like portobello mushrooms, button mushrooms, or their more exotic relatives, all kinds of mushrooms contain the same health and sleep benefits. Corn. Whether you enjoy it off or on the cob, corn is another melatonin-rich food. Corn also contains tryptophan, which is, of course, also conducive for sleep. Corn is also high in vitamin C, antioxidants, magnesium, and fiber. 4 foods to avoid before bed. It might seem like a no-brainer to avoid certain foods before bed, such as caffeine and alcohol, but there are other foods that can ruin your sleep and you may not even realize it. Try avoiding the following foods before you go to bed each night. Spicy food. Spicy foods can be very acidic and can lead to gastrointestinal discomfort, which you don't want while you're trying to sleep. They can also trigger acid reflux or IBS, so it's best to steer clear of anything too spicy before bedtime. Chocolate. Chocolate is delicious, there's no doubt about that. Unfortunately, though, chocolate is high in sugar and often contains caffeine, both of which can keep you up at night. Even the relatively healthier dark chocolate can cause sleep problems. Dark chocolate tends to have a higher caffeine content than other types of chocolate, which of course can keep you awake longer. Tomatoes. While tomatoes are a healthy fruit that contains many vitamins, minerals, and melatonin, they're also highly acidic. This can be problematic to those who suffer from acid reflux or a sensitive stomach. To prevent any reflux or digestive issues at night, avoid tomatoes or tomato-based foods before bed. Pizza. Pizza is a popular and easy solution for when you've had a long day and the kids ask, "What's for dinner?" But you may want to reconsider how close to bed you enjoy a few slices. I just discussed how tomatoes can hinder your sleep, and earlier I discussed how carbohydrates can do so as well. Unfortunately, pizza is a perfect storm of foods that can potentially ruin sleep. Refined carbs in the crust, the tomato-based sauce, and all the high-fat toppings like cheese and pepperoni, which can slow your digestion and cause inflammation. You can prevent this by enjoying a healthier pizza, such as one with cauliflower crust, a non-tomato-based sauce, less cheese, and lighter toppings like veggies. Otherwise, you'll probably want to steer clear of pizza too close to bedtime. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.